Welcome back, everybody. As you probably guessed from the thumbnail and the title of this video, we've got a doozy for you today. I had not heard about what I am talking about until about 2 hours ago when a viewer sent this to me. I thought it was probably a joke because, as anyone knows, there have been rumors of Glock rifles for since I've been into guns, so since the 90s. And it's been rumors, it's never actually happened, but it might be happening now. So we will get into why I think that. And then before we do that, I do want to thank the sponsor of today's video, and that is Euro-Optic. Euro-Optic is a company I use all the time. If you guys follow me across different social medias, you know I link to them all the time as well, because I like putting my viewers, linking them up rather with good companies. They have real-time inventory. They are veteran owned as well, so just great company. Euro-Optic, thank you for sponsoring the video. Now let's get into this carbine. So the first images of it came up a few days ago on a YouTube channel of a British military guy. And basically the story goes that it is being used as part of a trial for the UK military. I believe it is for their special operations guys. Basically, the UK put out a contract proposal in 2021, and the images of this gun, this is kind of like the first clue that it might be real. The images of this gun that I'm about to show you guys are meeting the criteria of the British, military contract, what they said that they want in their rifle. So I'll show you guys the front side here, the left side rather, I should say, and basically a few things to point out here that we will get into in more detail later in the video as to why I think this is actually real. So we have our Magpul CTR stock, of course, FDE. The buffer system appears to be just a mil spec. It could be an A2, who the heck knows. Grip, again, appears to be Magpul. Now looking at the upper and lower receiver, take a good look at it. We're going to look at it again here in a second. What you see, obviously, is ambidextrous controls, and the selector, of course, has the capability to go full auto, and it does have the auto sear pin in there. Again, giving a little bit of credence to what I was saying earlier, that this definitely looks somewhat real. So moving forward onto the rail itself, you guys will see the rail indexes to the upper receiver. That is key. Additionally, it appears that the rail, which has 7 M-LOK slots, which again is key, kids. Stay tuned, you will know why here shortly. It looks to that little lever there, I'm guessing that is a quick detach for the actual rail itself, which will make sense again. We get into something I'm gonna talk about later on in the video, and it appears to have Magpul backup sights, but of course that could change as time goes on. Continuing forward, it appears to have a suppressor on there, FDE, and then basically out there at the end, it has a flash hider at the end of the suppressor, which if you guys have watched my video on the Dead Air Sandman suppressors, flash hiders at the end of suppressors really do make a genuinely huge difference in the terms of flash signature. Additionally, the optic looks to be that it could be greater than 4 power magnification, which was specified in that British contract. And then of course it has the acro mounted up there on top. And then here is the other side of the rifle in question. Again, we see that we do have ambidextrous controls with that bolt lock bolt release, and then you guys can see the Glock there on the lower. Again, just kind of take a look at the shape of the lower and the upper here, and we'll show you why that's important here in a second. Additionally, you guys can see the other side of that lever on the rail there. Nothing really else crazy going on in terms of that, but I'm going to step back here to the other side, and you guys can see the markings, the GR115F or Foxtrot designation. All right, now we're going to get into why I think this is real. Number one, like I said, it meets the specs of that British contract from 2021. The color scheme is very similar to a Knight's Armament rifle that I know is going through these trials already. So that's probably part of the requirement as well. And then additionally, back in, I believe it was 2018 or 2019, Glock started applying for a bunch, and I mean a bunch. If I can find the place that I found these, the website that I found these, I will put them down below so you guys can check it out to reference it yourself, but a bunch of patents for AR style components. And that honestly is why I think this is real, because basically what they put in their patents, their applications for patents is exactly, I mean, exactly what we see here in these photos. So first we'll take a look at the upper and lower receiver. You guys can see that that shrouded portion there for the bolt bolt latch, identical. Also, the geometry of the upper and the lower are a little bit unique. And of course, it also has the pin drilled out for the one that they applied for. So again, matches perfectly. And these patents, again, are all publicly available. Continuing on forward, you guys can see how the magazine catch and stuff like that is listed in their patent. Again, fits perfectly. Moving on, again, just different angle there of the bolt release and bolt catch. Again, fits perfectly with these photos. So I'm not saying this 100% is real, but man, if somebody photoshopped this, they would have had to do a lot of research to get everything exactly right. Again, here we see our bolt release and mag catch there. Again, exactly as shown in these photos. And we see our charging handle. It's got a gas busting portion to it and ambidextrous features. Again, just like the photos. Moving on there, we do have this portion here, which is an adjustable gas system. Detent quick adjustable, which totally makes sense. Anybody who watches the channel here understands why that would be. And it goes a 4-position selector, and that ties into why would you want a quick detach rail, right? So if you look at the actual pictures of the rifle itself in question, it doesn't appear that there's any way to quickly access that lever there. I mean, you could through the 7 slots on the rail, but more likely than not, you're going to pop the actual rail off, adjust your gas piston or gas setting, and then put it back on with that quick detach system. Additionally, I should note that the rail, the way it interfaces with that upper receiver, and additionally that long steel bolt on the bottom side is very good for if you're mounting night vision aiming devices, which of course is becoming more and more prolific on the battlefield, and the amount of shift that you get with different rail systems is becoming more and more of a perceived issue by military contractors. Continuing on forward, you can get a look here how the barrel interfaces with the rail. Once again, that is a Glock patent. And that one there is from 2019. And that's exactly what we're seeing on this rifle here in question. And there's 2 other patents that I saw in there. And one of them was in German that I had to Google Translate. And one of them specified that the rail itself would have 7 M-LOK slots around it. This one has 7 M-LOK slots. And again, like I said, it meets all of the contracting requirements. Now, some people are probably saying, well, I'm surprised Glock would go with an AR-15. Why don't they do something completely innovative? Well, Glock also has patents, I should note, for a whole bunch of AR-18 or AR-180, depending on who you are, type of components as well. Those do not appear to be incorporated in this rifle at all in any way. But again, I do believe as of right now, this is a real thing, and Glock is making a rifle, an AR-15 style rifle. Now, again, it could be photoshopped, sure. I don't think it is, based on all the patents and the fact that it is appearing exactly as the patents say once again. So with that, guys, that's really all I have for you. If you guys have questions or anything like that, post them down below, because I'm sure we're all going to have questions on this one, no doubt. But yeah, let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you'd buy one. Knowing Glock and their marketing strategy in America, even if this doesn't go through as a production gun over there for the UK trials, they'll probably bring it to America and try to sell it to LE agencies very cheaply. That's what Glock does, and I could absolutely see that happening in the very short future. Whether or not they'll bring it to us lowly civilians, who the heck knows. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Again, let me know your thoughts down below. If you guys like this type of video, make sure you are subscribed, following me on all my various social medias. They're constantly changing because I keep getting deleted from social media for posting videos like this. And additionally, if you aren't subscribed and you like this type of video, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. If you've done that and you're not seeing 2 to 4 videos a week here on the channel, make sure you sign up for my email at the website here on your screen. This email goes out once a month, and it has all of the videos since the previous month's email went out. So that way there's no big tech giant censoring your eyes from my content. And additionally, if any of this stuff goes on sale, any of the components, anything like that, go on sale, the ammunition for it, any other deals on guns and gear related stuff goes on sale, it will be in my daily deals email, and you can sign up for that at the website here on your screen. It goes out every day as the name indicates, and it has 6 or 7 of the best deals that I find around the internet. And if it's in that email, it's the cheapest I know of anywhere on that particular day. So that way it saves you guys some time, because I've already done all the price comparisons for you, and it saves you some money as well. That's it. That's all I got for you. Thank you all for watching. Look forward to your comments, and look forward to seeing all of you in the next video.